So tonight, thank you. We're going to speak about health, about cold juices of fruits and vegetables. But hang on, let me get something. Thank you. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. So let me start by a simple question. We all know that we have to consume 5 fruits and vegetables every day to be healthy. But it's not really convenient. So how many of you, like me, find it hard to consume those 5 fruits and vegetables every day? Okay, so we have customers here. Great. So we know it's hard to consume healthy food today. Either food is processed, which means it's heated, or if you want to cook something, it's time-consuming. Now, we have a solution for this, and it's called Full of Good. And it is what we say it is. It's full of good thing. It's only the best fruits and vegetables, and nothing else. Yes, nothing else. People wonder, how do you do to put nothing else? But it's easy, just fruits and vegetables. So what have we done? We've developed 4 delicious recipes of fruits and vegetables that we have cold pressed in those little bottles. That means we haven't heated the fruit or the vegetables so that you can keep the vitamins, the enzymes, and the minerals that are naturally present in all the fruits and vegetables. All the recipes are equilibrated, and on top of that, on top of being tasty, we have found, with a new technology, a way to preserve them. A fresh juice generally lasts about 3 days. Our juices, thanks to revolutionary high-pressure processing technology, can last up to 28 days. And we extend the shelf life of those juices without ever heating them. We do that with water pressure. We put a lot of water pressure on the bottle that kills the germs and keeps the vitamins, the enzymes, and the minerals alive. And you can see that in one of our bottles, we can squeeze quite a bit of fruits and vegetables, more than you probably drink on an average day. You have about 500 to 750 grams of fruit and vegetable needed to make one of these little bottles. So we'll help you get there with your 5 fruits and vegetables a day. So what's the business behind this? Well, if you look at the juice business, the fastest growing segment of the juice business is the 100% juice. What we want to do is add another segment to the juice, a healthier segment, because this is where we think tomorrow's trend is going. We want to create a juice that is not only good for the taste, but that isn't just sugar, that is something that is not too sweet and gives you added health benefits. And it's here. It exists. It's full of good. And this is thanks to cold press and high pressure processing. So the juices you'll have will be not as long-lived as those juices you had before, but will have all the added health benefits. So what's our plan? Well, what we've done so far is try to position our juices so that they can be in the best stores and supermarkets so that we create brand awareness. That's what we've been doing for the past 2.5 months. The next step, once we've created the brand, once people know a little bit more what is really inside these little bottles, is go for more distribution through supermarket. And obviously, after that, we want to go for wider international distribution. What have we done today? In less than 3 months of operation, we've sold more than 10,000 bottles. We are sold in 50 retail stores. And we've even had our first order for a major European country. Tonight, we're raising capital that we're going to use essentially for marketing purposes. We want to build a marketing campaign for spring 2016, and also for human resources. So, in a nutshell, we have a juice that's great for health, mind and body, that you can find in your local store, because it lasts long enough with all the benefits. That's surfing on a trendy segment and growing segment of the juice market, and you can taste one with its founder tonight. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mathieu, and on top of it, it tastes good, which is rather important.
Happy.
Otherwise, we wouldn't drink it. I can see that there are questions already in the members of our jury.
Yeah, I have just a question. It's more a technical question. I like the idea to go on the, now they are speaking a lot about raw and eating raw and paleo and all those things, so that for me, it's really a good thing. I had one question. You're speaking about vitamins and minerals that are due to cold pressure, okay? But what about the fibers? Because when you cut the fibers, it has an impact on your glycemic index. So is there here like a super solution?
Well, you have obviously less fibers than what you would have with the whole fruit because of the cold press processing. But it makes it easier to digest your vegetables because it requires more energy to digest it. So you can digest more without the fibers. But we do not say that eating our juices can be a whole meal for you. Some people sell, detox cures where you just eat that. What we want to sell is a healthier lifestyle where people consume those juices on a regular basis, but complement this with other nutritious, such as nuts or dried fruits.
Okay, but there isn't in the process like a super solution for that fiber cut.
Not yet, but you can, if you have any idea.
Etienne, yes?
Yeah, what about the competition and the protection in terms, again, of IP?
So in terms of IP, our recipes are protected, the brand is protected. Competition is something that we think is somehow healthy because it shows interest for the business. Too much competition is not what we want, but still, this is something that we expect.
Xavier, do you have a question?
Yes. How scalable is your production process? Could you cope with a high increase of volume, for example?
Yes. Yes, we can, because we subcontract production. And the place where we subcontract has the ability to scale up for us using this high-pressure processing machine that I've told you about before. It's a very big machine. It's about the size of half this stage. And it's a pool of water in which you put the bottle, and water is being exerted on the bottle once it's being closed. And it lasts for about a minute or two. It's very fast. It puts 5,000 bars of pressure on the product, and the product comes out without any harmful product and just the vitamins intact.
Thank you. No further questions from the jury? Yes?
Yes. What's your background? And you have a teammate, or?
Yes. So my teammate is more than my teammate. She's my. Do I have to disclose? Yes. Everybody knows. So I work with my wife, Emily. My background is not at all in nutrition. Nutrition comes as a passion, as something I like to do. But my background is in law and finance. I worked in Washington, D.C. for the World Bank until last year. And I realized that a lot of people in the US were consuming this kind of product. So coming back here, I thought that maybe there would be an opportunity to share these kind of healthy products on the Belgian market. And my wife, she's also got a legal background, but completely passionate about cooking, even more than me.
Thank you. Haroun, do we have questions from the public?
Yes. Are the fruits and vegetables organic? How are they produced and where?
Okay, so most of the fruits and vegetables are produced in Holland and Belgium. The hardest little one, like ginger or pomegranate, come from Turkey, for example. But we try to stay as local as we can for production. They're not certified organic, but we are very careful about what we put in our juices So we test all the fruits and vegetables for pesticide. We work with an NGO that does testing, random testing with all the farmers with whom we work, and they have an early warning system so that if they find pesticide, they tell us exactly who has it, and we can take it out of the process.
Thank you. Another question?
What is the target group of Full of Good?
Well, I thought the target group originally would be the young working people, 30-somethings to 40-somethings. But actually, in the last 3 months, I've realized that there's a lot of interest in all types of target groups. Children are interested. We have older people who are interested. So my assumption actually was wrong, and I think there is a wider target group than what was expected.
Another question, Haroun?
Why would we choose your product instead of Innocent, your main competitor?
Well, it's not the same thing. Innocent is pasteurized, so it's heated. You would lose a lot of the benefits of the fruits that are in there. And Innocent is essentially fruit juice, so it's much sweeter. It doesn't work with the same kind of recipe. It's not the same approach of mixing fruits and vegetables.